I lost 45 pounds. So good. I am testing my glucose. I don't feel like I'm on a diet. I'm just eating slightly less portions. Good morning, y'all. Yes, this is how crazy my hair looks. Just keeping it real, and I always sleep with white noise on my phone. I already turned it off so that obviously it didn't bother y'all in the audio, but it is 6:51. You can see that warm light on my phone. I do keep a warm light setting on my phone from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. so that I'm not having too much blue light. And another thing I try to do is like not scroll too much in the morning. As soon as I wake up, it can be so tempting to just like check your emails right away and check social media, but I really try not to most mornings. And honestly, having a toddler makes that easier because he's usually already awake and waiting for me, so I don't even really have time to do that most mornings. So that helps. Thank you, Kylo. Shout out to you. But he's still sleeping, so let's go do our skincare and start the morning. This crazy hair, y'all. What we're gonna do with her today? I am obsessed with this black rice milky toner. It is Korean. The ingredients are not bad. Korean skincare just does it. So for those of you who don't know, I have hypothyroidism, and that means I take thyroid medication every single morning. I recently updated you guys that my TSH was still at a 2.0, which for those of you who don't know, 2.0 is good, but it's not optimal. And most people, if you feel good at 2, then that's good. Most people don't feel their best unless they're at a 1. Most people still feel tired, have a hard time managing their weight, feel brain fog, hair loss at a 2. And that's me. Like, I still was feeling sluggish. My doctor decided to increase my dose to 150 mg. I'm on Armour, which is desiccated thyroid, which is a pig's thyroid gland. So your girls be taking pig's thyroid gland every morning. Come to mama. But this is like one of the first things I do after I brush my teeth. Anyways, deodorant, love this one. Clean ingredients, and it actually works. Like, y'all, I spent so long looking for a clean... Eye popping off. It's because it's at the end, y'all. This is a good deodorant, I promise. Anyways, I spent so long looking for a clean deodorant that actually worked, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, your girl be getting stanky if she don't got a good deodorant. So those natural deodorants, most of them just did not work on me, okay? And I'm not ashamed to admit it. This one works on me, but I will say you have to get the charcoal and magnesium one. I've tried their other scents and they are good. They're not as strong. The charcoal one, for the win. I might just keep my hair like this today because I think I hear Kylo waking up, so I don't think I will even have time for my hair today. So that's real life, y'all. I'm coming soon, okay, sweetheart? Just be patient, my love. Me every morning talking to Kylo on the mic, telling him, I'm coming. Help is on the way.
Help is on the way, dear!
So I tried my best to weigh myself almost every single morning. If that sounds erratic to you, I have a whole spiel about that on why I do it. But basically, it really gives you the full range of data, and it actually healed my relationship with the scale. I no longer fear the scale because I know it's just one of many tools, just the same way you would use a measuring tape. It's just a tool of measurement, and that's how I've started looking at the scale. It's actually helped me better understand the body and how there's so many fluctuations, especially in a woman's body with our hormones. For example, I have not lost any weight at all this week, but I am not shocked because it is my ovulation week. And anytime I ovulate, the scale actually goes up by like 3 pounds. Now, before I even go get Kylo for the day, I always make sure to fill up my water bottle, because if you're a mom, then you know the second them kids get up, like, it is just gonna be all about them. So I always make sure to fill up my water bottle, take just literally 10 seconds to drink a good amount of water to start my day. Something as simple as that. Your body just feels good. I've taken care of myself. Now I can go get my baby.
I need to record this
He does construction?
Yeah, I help him with the work.
Let's have some chocolate cereal. This right here, best cereal ever. If you're craving cereal, but obviously the macros are horrible, these are so good. They're made with chickpeas. And look at how clean and simple the ingredients are. Obviously, Kylo loves these. If you have toddlers, they're gonna love them, okay? Oh,
good.
you got the chocolate package open. I'm gonna make him chocolate milk. It's good?
I did help him.
Okay, thank you, Angel Pie. That's amazing. But check out these macros right
so
here.
Good.
So good, baby. That's good.
Yeah, protein.
Has protein. He's my son. 8 grams of protein, only 3 grams of sugar. Like, this is the cereal you want to be buying for yourself if you're on a calorie deficit. And this is the cereal you want to be buying for your kids. We love 3 Wishes. I think we usually get it at Whole Foods and Sprouts. I think Walmart has a couple flavors too. Here's another look at those macros again in comparison to other cereal Wild. And it actually tastes good. I'd eat one right now, but with my thyroid medication, I cannot eat for at least an hour. So once I can eat, we will make my matcha and we'll discuss, you know, everything that I start my day off with. Some salt. If you're not seasoning your turkey bacon, you are missing out. Black pepper too. Thank you, Kai. A little bit of garlic. Just a tiny bit so it's not like overpowering. Onion powder. Look at how good that looks, y'all. Delish. All right, so I used to skip breakfast all the time because y'all know I don't like having that many meals throughout the day, and breakfast to me is like the easiest to skip. But I no longer skip breakfast because I started noticing an extreme change in my mood and energy whenever I wouldn't eat breakfast. So basically just fasting for too long. So I stopped doing that a long time ago, and that's why I now have my protein matcha every morning. But in addition to my protein matcha, I've been adding in having some extra protein, like from some sort of whole food source. So lately my choice, I switch it up, obviously it could be a boiled egg, whatever, but lately my choice has been 2 slices of turkey bacon, and then I'll have that with my protein matcha, and those two together, I mean, you're looking at like 40 grams, no, not 40 grams. I think it's like a good 35 grams of protein, so it's like a perfect way to start off your day. It's not even just skipping breakfast in general, it's when your breakfast is not protein focused, you'll notice energy crashes, mood crashes, and also more cravings throughout the day. Having a good high protein breakfast is gonna help stabilize your blood sugar levels throughout the day. I've noticed an extreme difference. So prioritize protein. Like if anything, make sure your breakfast is very high protein. Like start the day off with a bang and you will notice your mood's more stable. He's copying me right now. One thing I'll say that I stopped doing was having skim milk in my matcha because there's just no fat in it at all, and it's those healthy fats that keep your skin looking good, your hair looking good during a deficit especially. Like one of the biggest issues a lot of people have in a deficit is just looking tired, your skin doesn't look good because you are just naturally in a deficit. But making sure you're getting healthy fats helps that a lot. So I always use whole milk now. It is very tempting to use skim milk, I'll say, because you save on the calories, but it's just not worth it because you're getting no healthy fats. And if you're like me and you don't get that many healthy fats in other parts of your day, like let's say you get a lot of healthy fats in other parts of your day, then it's probably fine. But for me, I always just naturally suck at eating fats. Like I always have to make the conscious effort to be mindful of it. Having my avocado, having seeds, I basically have to make an extra effort to make sure I'm getting enough fats in my diet. So if you're like that, then just don't do the skim milk. I know it's tempting to save on the calories, but you're trading calories for no fat, which is gonna affect how your skin looks, your hair. Like fats are so important. Okay, it is supplement time. I have been loving Thesis. This is not sponsored, but this is their stress reset. Y'all know I always make an effort to take supplements that help with my mood and my hormones. Basically, I struggle with a lot of irritability, and having my supplements just helps me so much balancing my hormones. So I've been really liking Thesis because there's ashwagandha already in here. Y'all know I'm an ashwagandha queen. Again, this is not sponsored, but I just love that I can just take the vitamins that help me in one bottle instead of opening up like 17 different bottles. So I'll take 2 of these, but then I will also take my omega-3s. So important because a lot of us are just not eating enough omega-3s naturally in our diet. So especially if you're on a deficit, well, just anyone in general, honestly. And I'm actually gonna get one for Kylo because I found out a fun fact the other day that 95% of toddlers are deficient in omega-3s. So that's why I actually, let me show y'all, started putting hemp seeds in our smoothies because hemp seeds are very high in omega-3 and omega-12. So that's like a good way to get it in. But yeah, so I always take my omega-3s. I love this brand. So I'm just gonna take those down. Okay, excuse the noise, y'all. I just dropped Kylo off at school and now it's time to get a workout in. So we're in my garage. This is where I work out. Let's get it. Okay, this is not sponsored at all, but one of the best things I did was get this Yeezel bike. It is the easiest way to get cardio done at home, and I can play my music right through it. So while I'm doing my other workouts, I can play music, or while I'm doing other workouts, I can also watch anything. I can literally screen mirror anything from my phone onto here and watch shows, YouTube videos. It's fire. Okay, I've been playing my music this whole time on here. Oh my God, it is so hot, you guys. Like, it's literally like let's see what the temperature is right now in Nashville area. And I'm working out in this garage with no fan, nothing, and the door's only halfway open. Feels like 30 Celsius, which is like what, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is only 9 a.m. Let's get it. It's like a little sauna sweat session at the same time. All right, and that is my workout done, y'all, and I feel so good. Now we're gonna go for a long walk in this almost 90-degree heat, but it's gonna be so worth it because I just feel so good after a walk mentally, physically. Also, not sponsored, but I do have a discount code for Yeezel workout equipment. Honestly, it's already so affordable compared to higher end brands. If you guys know what I'm talking about, those higher end ones are literally thousands of dollars. These are already more affordable, and then with my discount code, you get an even more discount, so I'm out of breath, but yeah. Guys, it is so humid out, and I just checked the humidity, 84%. Like, it literally feels like a sauna outside right now. I guess it's gonna be like a sauna walk. Just got in from my walk, y'all, and oh my God, so hot. I'm literally so sweaty. Okay, now that I am back home from my workout and I have literally sweat so much and I'm exhausted, I feel like my brain and my body just knows I need electrolytes. So these are my current favorite. I've been loving these for probably, I think it's been over a year now, just almost a year and a half. This is the Element electrolytes. They are really salty, which is actually a good thing because one pack will give you about 2 uses. It depends on your personal preference. Some people like to use the whole pack. I like to use half a pack. So it really just depends. Now listen, their lime flavor, this is called citrus salt. It is basically a lime flavor and oh my God, it is so good. Like literally so good. So I'll do half of that. Ice cubes. Then hear me out. I will always squeeze about half a lime in there for some natural vitamin C. Limes are a really good source of vitamin C and it just tastes so good. But I am all out of limes right now, unfortunately. So sad. And I just placed a grocery order on Walmart yesterday and I forgot limes and cilantro. Very sad, but like I'm telling you, after all that sweating, this is just gonna replenish. Not sponsored, again, I just love Element. I've been using them for over a year now. I do have a discount code, I'll leave it here. So yeah, I'll drink this and get some work done. I already got my laptop popped out. I have some work to get done. I also have content to film for Instagram today, so I will do that. But usually doing some computer work is a good way for me to just like sit first and just take a good little breath after that workout and walk in the heat. Okay, I just took a nice fresh shower and got changed for the day because I have some work and content to film. But guys, how cool is this? I am testing my glucose. Right now, I had a company reach out to me, Aspect Health, and this is not sponsored at all, but they basically offer personalized wellness programs through their app with certified health coaches. It's super cool. I've been loving it, but again, not sponsored. You can also use different tools, and one of them is a CGM, so a glucose monitor. I have never tested my glucose before, so I'm so curious to see what my glucose levels are and kind of like see how my daily habits impact it, because glucose spikes actually play a huge part in your weight management and just how your body reacts to losing weight, gaining weight, maintaining your weight plays a huge part. So I'm super curious. I've never tested my glucose ever before, and diabetes runs in my family. Fun fact, I feel like glucose is often associated with diabetes, which rightfully so, but glucose also plays such a big part in other things. In the past, I've always just thought, oh, there's no point in me tracking my glucose because I don't have diabetes. But like I said, glucose plays a huge part in weight management. So it's actually very informative to know what your glucose levels are. So I'm so curious. I'm excited to see. I'm actually like low-key a little nervous because I'm like, I hope my levels are normal. Anyways, I just wanted to sit down and have a little chit chat with y'all because I have been getting a lot of people reaching out to me. And one of the biggest things that I always say, this has just been heavily on my mind lately, is if you have been trying to lose weight for a while and you just like, you've noticed you've always wanted to lose weight, but you never could stick to anything. I always say this to people, a huge part of losing weight comes down to your mindset, and you have to really want it. Like, people are always searching for motivation, but you really have to have the discipline. And in order to have discipline, you have to really want something. It's that same discipline that gets people through law school. It's that same discipline that gets people through starting their own business and growing it. Like, you have to really want something. And the reality is, as harsh as this sounds, a lot of people like eating more than they like looking good and feeling good. And that's just the truth. Like, you like eating more than you like being skinny or than you like feeling good. And that sounds super harsh, but it really is the truth. There has to be a level of you caring more about how you feel and how you look versus how much food you want to eat. And that's just the reality of it. A lot of people are just not there. Like, they're just not there. They're like, you know what? Nah, I kind of do care more about wanting to eat more food than I care about my health, how I look, and how I feel. And that's okay, because I've been there. Like, I've literally been there so many times. I've had so many stages in my life where I'm like, oh, I would love to, really get back on my deficit and lose another 10 pounds. But it never happened for months and months and months. Why? Because I just wasn't there. I didn't want it bad enough. So this is not like me judging you. This is me simply stating a fact. You most likely just don't want it bad enough, because when you want something bad enough, you really make it happen and you have the discipline for it. And I've been there before where I just didn't want it bad enough. So I think a huge part of losing weight really comes down to how bad do you want it, because that's going to give you the fuel and the discipline. Motivation comes and goes. Like, I have mornings I wake up and I just feel so motivated, and guess what? Sometimes it goes away within an hour. Motivation is so fickle. If you relied on motivation to hold your entire journey, it's going to crumble in just an hour or a few days max, okay? So it has to come down to discipline and how much you want it. Like, how bad do you really want to lose weight, So I just wanted to say that because I think a lot of people struggle with that, where they're like, oh, I really want to lose weight, but I've tried this, I've tried that. Have you really though? Or do you just not want it bad enough? And that's okay too. Like I said, I've been there before, but I'm in a place right now in my life where I want it bad enough. I have now lost how much weight? So I was 189 pounds the day I went into labor with Kylo. And then a month and a half later, I was 180 pounds. So I only lost like 9 pounds after giving birth to him, like a month later. My body kind of held on to that weight. Like, you would think you would lose 20 pounds after giving birth to a baby. And no, okay. I was 180. And then just naturally through like being mindful and, eating well, I went down to 175. And then at 175 is when I started my deficit. So I don't know what my start weight is. Like, people always ask my start weight. I'm like, wait, is my start weight the day I went into labor at 189? Or is my start weight 180 after I had Kylo a month and a half later, after my body naturally lost what it needed to lose from birth? I would think it's probably 180. Let's just go by 180 because 189 was when I had a literal baby inside me. So based off 180, I'm 142 now, 38 pounds. I was 135 before. You guys know my thyroid being out of whack after moving to the States did cause me to gain about 10, 11 pounds, but 180 to 135 was 45 pounds. I lost 45 pounds. If you count how much when I went into labor, it's almost 55 pounds. But yeah, I have lost, like, as of today, right now, 38 pounds. And I did not rely on motivation to get me through that. I straight up wanted it
bad. Like I wanted it bad for multiple different reasons. For vanity reasons, your girl likes looking like a skinny legend. And then two, for Kylo, I wanted to keep up with him. It was getting so hard to walk up and down the stairs all the time to put him for naps, to keep up with him when he started crawling and walking. Like I would just get so tired. Not only would I physically be tired, like I physically couldn't keep up with him, also just how I felt, like I actually could not keep up with him because I was feeling so physically tired just from not being in the best health, not making the best food choices. So those were like my two biggest reasons, vanity, and I wanted to just feel better and just be up on it for Kylo. It's so funny because I feel like a lot of people don't mention vanity as one of their reasons, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like a vanity plays a part in it for me. Your girl likes looking good and your girl likes looking snatched. So that definitely played a part in why I wanted to lose weight and why I want to continue losing weight. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to say that if you are at the start of your weight loss journey, you have to really want it. And you'll know when you really want it. Like you will just really be like, I'm going to do this. Have you ever had that feeling where you're like, I'm gonna get this done? Like it's gonna happen one way or another. That right there, when you channel that, that's how you know you're ready. Okay, I told you guys earlier that I did not have any cilantro. People are always like, why do you pronounce cilantro like that? I'm like, guys, I'm not Spanish, so I feel weird saying it the Spanish way, but I know it's pronounced cilantro, okay? I mean, I'm Portuguese, it's kind of close to Spanish, okay? Anyways, I couldn't live without my lime and my cilantro, okay? So I went and ordered it from Walmart, which by the way, I use the Walmart Plus app for my groceries weekly, okay? Your girl is an advocate for the Walmart Plus app. It is so fire. I literally got my groceries delivered in under an hour, so fast. So I couldn't live without it. So we're gonna do some cooking soon because I'm getting hungry. But yeah, I had to place a whole delivery order just for limes and cilantros. But I did add milk to beef my order up so that I wouldn't just do just those two items in the grocery delivery. But yeah, I am so curious what my glucose is going to be. It's just saying right now that it's warming up. So we shall see. I'll keep you guys posted. One thing about living in the US that I noticed versus Canada is y'all really don't care about plastic bags here. Like y'all don't care. You said plastic bags, like I don't care. When I moved here, I was like, whoa, the plastic bags is on one. Like in Canada, everyone has pretty much converted to using reusable bags. And then the ones that aren't reusable, they're like paper bags, like Aldi's does that, Whole Foods does that, but like even the Walmart in Canada, they've switched to like reusable, like kind of canvas type bags. Anyways, y'all don't care about the plastic in the US. Limes and cilantro, secured, honey. I'm about to turn into a lime, because that's how much limes I eat. I always store my cilantro in a glass of cold water and it lasts forever. And I got some shredded carrots because I ate at this restaurant the other day and I got this like chicken bowl, is one of their healthier items on the menu. And I got a chicken bowl and they just had like plain old shredded carrot on the side. Literally no seasoning, no dressing on it, no salt on it. Like you would think that sounds kind of crazy, right? No, it was such a good little addition to the bowl. Just raw shredded carrot on the side, and Kylo loves raw carrots. So having it shredded, just like, I don't know, it was just a nice like addition to the bowl. So I bought it because I plan on adding this to some of my meals. And I think I might even do it today. We'll see what I whip up. I don't know what I'm whipping up. I'm either gonna do beef tacos or a beef bowl. I think I'm gonna do beef tacos. Let's keep it real. Guys, I'm literally the worst. I just realized I had the like plastic on it this entire time. Like I should have known because I'm like, yeah, why would they make that green? Silly little goose. So I just took it off now. Okay, I have my glucose reading, 76, which is within range. I think it said between 40 to 170 or one something was normal. So it is within range, but it says slowly falling. So I'm not sure what that means, but I am getting hungry and I haven't had like my full big meal yet, so that could be why. But 76 is in range, so I'm happy about that. If you are on a calorie deficit and you don't yet have one of these mist spray bottles for oil, you are missing out, honey. Not even a regular spray bottle, because those tend to just shoot out and then you end up having to spray a lot. With this one, because it mists, one spray evenly covers the entire pan. I mean, I usually do at least 2, but that's like barely no calories right there. That's like 10 calories of oil. Whereas the ones that just shoot out, you end up having to like do a bunch of sprays just to cover the whole pan. This has such a wide coverage, everything. One thing that I absolutely hate about cooking is just the pan is smoking up right now. It's like touching raw meat. And even though I don't have to touch this, it's like I'm probably gonna get some sort of like blood on me. I just hate having to like open up a package of raw meat. Okay, this is like smoking hot. I think I'm gonna move to the back burner. Okay, honey. Oh, it's because there's something on the burner. All right, gotta turn that on for a second. I have been in love with this seasoning. It is kind of high sodium though, so you just wanna be careful how much you put, but I love it. I'm not adding any salt outside of this. Black pepper, garlic, onion powder. I'm Portuguese, so I don't cook without paprika. It's like a law. And let's add some chili powder. One thing I love about making beef is it's just so fast to cook. So on days like this where I'm busy, filming content, working, I can still have a home cooked meal if I make beef or steak or something because it just cooks so fast. It doesn't need as long to cook as like something like chicken. I miss having my meat smasher. If you guys don't have one, you need to get one of these. I need to get one of them. I used to have one, but then when we moved, it was kind of like beat up, so I didn't bring it with me. I need to get another one. I miss having a meat smasher. Okay, to be honest with you guys, I was going to do tacos because it's just the easier route. I'm really hungry and rice is gonna take like 20 minutes to cook right now, but I just really am craving a bowl instead of tacos. I make this bomb lime cilantro rice and it is so good, or cilantro lime rice. Chicken broth in the pot. I'm gonna do just slightly over 1 cup. Get you your basmati rice. 1 cup of this in the pot. A good tip is to do the rice first and then the liquid after so that the rice doesn't stick to the little cup. I usually do that, but I forgot. Does anyone else wish they could like hire a personal chef or a private chef, whatever they're called? Okay, you only need 4 things for this rice. Because this rice is super simple, but oh my God, it is so good, like so good. And using chicken broth instead of water just adds that extra flavor. So you just need some salt, just a tiny bit because the chicken broth already has a decent amount, I'm sure. Hella onion powder, you'll know, a lot of onion powder. Could also put real chopped up onions in there and real minced garlic, a lot of garlic. What else? And black pepper. That's it. Let's get this cooking because I'm hungry. Okay, so since we have some time, since the rice is cooking, I have an obsession with raw onion and cilantro, like obsession, okay? So I'm gonna chop it up and put it in my little blender thing, and we're gonna add it to the beef now that it's done cooking so that the heat of it will kind of like cook it a little bit, but it's still gonna be kind of raw in there, and I'm probably also gonna sprinkle some on top. Sometimes I feel like I was meant to be Mexican because I have an obsession with Mexican food, okay? Like I cook Mexican food more than I do Portuguese food, and I told my mom that when I was there a couple months ago, and she was like, she was like offended, and I was like, girl, bye. Like the obsession I have with Mexican food is just on a different level. Next thing I need to learn how to make is Spanish rice, like good, authentic Spanish rice. This in first. I have had this for years. My sister bought it for me for Christmas because I had it on my Christmas list. Love using this. It's the Ninja blender. Just add in. And y'all know I hate chopping. I'm like such a lazy chopper. So this thing is just incredible. And yes, I'm just using my raw counter. It's clean. Okay. Put a bunch of cilantro in there. Then the cap on. And now you've got, like, I mean, could it get any easier? This is for all my lazy girls that hate chopping. So now that our beef is cooked, I am just gonna put some of this in there. Not too much. So good. Okay, so now we're gonna make the most fire, high protein chipotle sauce for on top of the bowl. 3 ingredients and you'll have yourself the best high protein sauce for your bowls or tacos, anything. Greek yogurt, chipotle diced peppers. I specifically like the one in the glass jar because there is no seed oils in this one. The one in the aluminum tin has seed oils. Good gulp of Greek yogurt, some diced chipotle peppers. These are also already diced. The one in the aluminum can, you have to put it in a blender to make it into a marinade. Some lime. I'll always give it a taste. It needs a little more chipotle. Okay, last step is to add some filtered water. You don't want to put too much, but this is just going to thin it out so that it's a thinner consistency. Sometimes you can add just a little bit of salt and some black pepper. And there you go. You have homemade high protein chipotle sauce. Okay, so now that the rice is done is when you're going to add the lime and the cilantro. Add a bunch in there, probably could even add more. And then I always add at least half a lime. Because I only did 1 cup of rice, I'm just gonna do half a lime. But if you're making a large amount, like 2 cups, 3 cups of rice, definitely use an entire lime. Trust me, it's worth it. Like it's gonna be the most flavorful rice you've ever had. This is exactly how Chipotle makes their rice, except I think they don't use basmati, but I just really like basmati rice. I'm doing a super big portion. A little squeeze of lime. Some fresh cilantro on top. And then I'm obsessed with this sauce, you guys. It is so delicious. It's made with avocado oil. The ingredients are clean and it's only 10 calories for a teaspoon. I'm not gonna put too much. How delicious does that look? So good. Y'all, I am so tired. It is that time of night now where I'm just so tired. Like I put Kylo down for, I was gonna say for nap, for bed. Thank God, put him for bed. And I'm just so tired. I feel like I need another shower after that walk. So hot outside, I was so sweaty. So I'm definitely gonna have to take another shower. But I wanted to wrap this vlog up and just share with you guys. Y'all know I always share, I forgot to share what else I ate for the day. I actually don't feel hungry. So when Kylo came home from school, obviously he ate what I made. I made the same thing for him. And so I just took a really small portion and made it for myself so that we could eat together, but it was literally a small portion. I just put a scoop of beef. I actually did some lettuce instead of the carrots this time and a tiny bit of rice. So really small portion, probably about 150 calories. And I did take out this smoothie because I was planning on drinking it. I took out this smoothie. I had it meal prepped and frozen in the freezer. I took it out so that I could drink it, but I just didn't feel hungry throughout the day. Like that bowl really kept me full. And I also think it's just where I'm at in my cycle. It really just depends. Like I think because I already just ovulated yesterday, I typically am at the point in my cycle now where my hunger levels are just normal. Like I actually don't feel like a raging hungry beast. So whenever I don't feel like that, like I'm not gonna force myself to eat if I'm not hungry. Even right now, I'm just like kind of a little bit hungry now, but before I wasn't. So I'm not gonna force myself to eat if I'm not hungry. On the days you're not hungry and you're like a little low on calories, take advantage of it. Save up those calories because chances are you're gonna be hungry at a different point in your cycle and need to go slightly over your calories, or y'all know that I have a cheat meal once a week. Like you're gonna eat back some of those calories on the days when you were slightly lower. So this is my PSA. Do not force yourself to eat. If you're on a calorie deficit and you're not hungry, don't eat. But I am starting to get a little hungry now, and y'all know that I always have my dessert at the end of the night. It's just my peaceful time. And listen, one thing about me, I may be all about clean eating, okay? But I'm all about that 80-20. So your girl may be looking at ingredients in the food she eats and the macros and the calories, but again, I'm 80-20, okay? So sometimes you just need Pillsbury Doughboy cookie dough. Like I will literally eat some of this, or I'll have like I love the brown butter cookies from Whole Foods. I love the chocolate chip Christie cookies. They sell them at Kroger and they are fire. I didn't know this, but the packaging literally says best cookies in Nashville, and I can attest to that. And I love the fact that you could just get them from Kroger. They have their own shops, but they're so overpriced. You can get them if you have the loyalty card for like $5.99, I think, or $5.50, a whole pack of 12 at Kroger, and they are so they're the best. So anyways, my dessert is where I'm just like, listen, I don't care if there's a little bit of bad ingredients or it's a little bit high in sugar. I'm gonna eat the cookie dough. So I will have a little bit of cookie dough and then I'll make a little cookie and I'll literally just put it in the air fryer. I will do 300 for 15 minutes and then let it sit for 5 minutes when you take it out, and it is perfection. It's slightly undercooked in the center, but that's how I like my cookies sometimes. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm all about that balance. And I feel like because I have that balance, I don't really feel deprived when I lose weight. Like normally when people are losing weight, they're just like dying. They feel like they're like on a diet. I don't feel like I'm on a diet. I'm just eating slightly less portions. I'm eating how I normally would any other time, just eating less portions. So say what you want, judge me if you want to, but I think the reason why I don't feel deprived, I don't feel depressed, I don't feel miserable while I lose weight is because I am balanced, and I'm gonna eat that cookie dough and I'm gonna eat that cookie. So anyways, I'm gonna take a shower, put on my PJs, eat my cookie, and I'll see y'all in the next video.